I just try my best to kind of, all right, this is like a perverse way of explaining it, but when like someone gets kidnapped and you know the politicians and everybody's gathering around making speeches about it and talking to the news and stuff, one thing that they do for very good reason is they look straight into the camera and they say the victim's name over and over again,
Mm.
right? And the reason for that is whoever the sociopath or psychopath it is that has kidnapped this person and intends to do something to them is going to have a much harder time dehumanizing them enough to be able to mete out that abuse if they're constantly reminded of that person's humanity, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they're constantly reminded this is someone's daughter, this is someone's friend, this is someone's, you know, mother or whatever. This person has a name, this person has a life, this person has desires, this person feels pain. All those things get flooded in and it makes it so much harder to abuse somebody. So in that kind of vein, I do the same thing for myself and I kind of try to show the other person in the same way that that's who I am, right? So I constantly remind myself this is a person. This person believes what they believe for reasons. And the reasons aren't that they're stupid or evil. It's because they grew up a certain way, they experienced certain things, they learned certain things, and all that led up to who they are today and why they think what they think. And they are doing and believing what they feel is right,
Yeah.
you know, even if they're wrong and even if I'm wrong and I'm doing the same thing. And there's that humility thing that we talked about at the beginning. I know I might be totally wrong here. So I need to listen to this person and I need to respect who they are as a human being. And I'm going to make that as explicit as possible. And what that does is it keeps me on track. It reminds me not to get angry, it reminds me to have patience and compassion. And hopefully, when it works, it also does the same for them. It shows, hey, this is a person. This person is listening to you. This person is being kind. This person is trying to understand. They're not just giving you, you know, applause lines. They're not just taking pot shots. They're really asking questions and sincerely looking for answers. And that has a tendency of disarming people. That has a tendency of kind of, oh, all right. Like I remember talking to a Trump supporter right before the election, and you know going back and forth and they're arguing about, you know, for example, like wokeness, like Trump is going to be a bulwark against wokeness and stuff, and I'm like that makes no sense, that's completely crazy, you know. And we're going back and forth, and then I noticed that they've kind of gone on autopilot in terms of responding in the way that they're used to responding
Mm.
to the types of things that they're used to being told. And then I said, well, hold on, I didn't say that though. And they went, oh, but I thought you called me crazy. And I was like, no, I called the idea crazy, but you are a person and you deserve and get all the respect in the world from me as a human being. And I just said that out. I just explicitly wrote that. And they went, oh, and that shifted the conversation completely. And suddenly we were just going back and forth, disagreeing. But it wasn't this thing where they had their dukes up because
Yeah.
they recognize, oh, this person's not attacking me. This person is actually listening. This person is respecting who I am. They're seeing me as a person. You know, say your name over and over again. That's
That's
the approach. It's hard,
yeah.
but that's the idea there.
I love that.